I hope this is working. We'll find out in a second. Refreshing stream, Twitch, whatever, the thing. I am refreshing it. Well, it had to go wrong sometime. Oh, just sitting here having a look at... Well, holy crap. I see things. I see things are actually happening. I see myself. It is a scary sight, and I'm not too fond of it. But, here we are. So, even though I know nobody's watching, someone will probably be watching in the future. So, welcome to... That's the camera right there. Welcome to, SQH Plays. This is the third time I'm streaming, but it's the first time that I'm actually keeping the stream. Going to be interesting. This is something that I said I was going to do every Wednesday, and I've tried to do it 2 Wednesdays before. First time the stream didn't archive, second time the stream was absolutely crap. So, third time's the charm, I guess. So, just to, make a stream that is not full of errors and stuttering and all sorts of technical nonsense, I have chosen to play the first game ever by my good friend and shirtless aficionado, Francisco Gonzalez, who is a very nice man, and he made some games before becoming a professional game designer, I guess you could say. He made some freeware games called Ben Jordan's Paranormal Investigator. Did I say Ben Jordan? That's not his name. Anyway, let's get right in there and play some Ben Jordan. I'm gonna play the first episode, which exists in 2 different versions. There's the original one that was made this is probably Francisco's first game ever, or first ever released game. I'm probably wrong, and he's going to correct me and say that I'm a complete idiot. But anyway, there's also a deluxe version, a remastered, re-released version with extra content and stuff. And I'm going to be streaming for about an hour, so I'm going to see if I can make my way through both of these versions. Not at the same time, concurrently, after each other. So I'm going to stop rambling now, switch the scene over to hello, here I am. And let's fire this sucker up. Where'd you go? Dude. You were right here, Ben Jordan 1. Here we fucking go. Time to monkey around. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. There you go. I just did that so I could see the Twitch chat at the same time in case, people are gonna be checking in. I don't know. If not, just gonna have a whale of a time and rock out to this surprisingly fantastic piano music that I don't know where it came from. But, pretty good. Okay, so, Ben Jordan. Even though I have played Shardlight, I'm doing that over on my YouTube channel, and I played some other games that Francisco was involved in. I've never actually played his claim to fame, which is Ben Jordan Paranormal Investigator. I think this is a photo of Francisco in his younger days, in his younger t-shirt, or at least shirt-wearing days. He looks surprisingly serious. So let's just get in and watch the intro. Hi there, my name is Ben Jordan. I'm 22 years old and recently graduated college with a degree in international relations. Like most college graduates in this day and age, that means I'm fully prepared for a job at the local grocery store. Ah, humor. But that's not what I want to do with my life. No, I want to go on adventures. I want to be a pirate. No, I've decided to become a freelance paranormal investigator, much to the chagrin of my family. See, I was going to make that joke, and then he made it for me. In fact, my first case started off with me receiving a less than encouraging phone call from my parents. Get a job. No, Mom, I told you I'm becoming a freelance paranormal investigator. Yes, I know that sounds crazy, but it's what I want to do with my life. Look, I'm well aware that you don't believe in the paranormal, but I think I've seen enough episodes of The X-Files to know that there's definitely something out there. Cool. Priorities very much in tune. I have to go, Mom. I'll call you in a couple of days. So much for the thriving career of Ben Jordan, paranormal investigator. What, you're not just gonna give up now, are you? Because the phone is ringing. Oh, fuck. The Skunk-Ape. Uh-huh. That sounds serious. Where are you located exactly? Off Skunk-Ape Mountain, probably. The Florida Everglades. All right, sir, I'll be there as soon as I can. Sorry for skipping bits of the dialogue. Apparently, I'm just going to leave the mouse alone when people are talking. Well, it looks like I'm on my way to Florida because I can clearly afford plane tickets. In search of the case of the Skunk-Ape. East Bend Jordan, are you the park ranger that called me? And what's wrong with your back? I'm afraid not, young man. I'm glad you've arrived, though. Please, come inside. Please, sit down. Let me fasten your straps, and I'll get the paddle. So, what seems to be the trouble? Well, Skunk-Apes, evidently. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but the ranger who called you here is dead. Fine, case closed. Going home. What happened to him? His body was found mutilated in the woods this morning. Ooh, scary. It's the third time this has happened in the past week. 3 mutilated bodies in 3 weeks? What's going on, and why is the monster keeping weekly schedule? It doesn't take a genius to figure out. Clearly, this is the work of the Skunk-Ape. Skunk-Ape, huh? Well, I guess I'd better start investigating. So that is what we're going to do. Okay, just gonna quickly check if the face cam is obscuring anything important and just rock out to the remastered techno of the, there you go. Enough of that. Maybe a bit more. There we go. Alrighty, Heidi. So, we are using the traditional Sierra style. Look, get, talk to, whatever shit am I carrying? Am I carrying a gun? Fuck. You picked this rifle up on your way to Florida. You hope to make some good money off this case because buying it created a large void in your bank account. I bought a fucking rifle? Isn't there like some, import-export laws regarding firearms, or do the Americans just not care about this sort of thing? And here's a letter, oh, it's not a letter, it's my trusty notepad, savior of your bad short-term memory. Currently, you have written, Skunk-Ape terrorizing Everglades. Basically the headline of whatever is going to happen in the future. All right, let's have some look-arounds. Only you can prevent forest fires. It's a map of the Everglades. This is a man with evident back problems. The old ranger looks as though he's been part of the staff forever. In fact, he looks about ready to keel over any second. Standing inside the park ranger station, he's got a fridge! Let us look in this fridge. Hi, I'll be right with you in just a second. I'm just gonna steal your sandwich. Do you mind if I take the sandwich? Not at all, though I warn you, it's been sitting in there for a week or so. Cool, I'll use it to poison some local wildlife. I guess no one around here is a fan of liverwurst. Except perhaps the Skunk-Ape. What was that? Did anyone else hear that? Or is that the sound the game makes when I get a point? It just goes, it just growls at me. Alright, there's a radio. Can I turn off the music? No. Can I look around in your drawers? Searching through the drawers, you find a brochure for the park, and apparently the park ranger is... Yep, that is the point sound. That is weirdly distracting. So the park ranger just doesn't seem to care that you're just rooting through his shit. How about these drawers? No? Alright, fine. I'll talk to you. You seem to be waiting for me to initiate conversation. Excuse me, sir. Yes. Oh, I can ask him about sheds. I'll ask him about the Skunk-Ape. What can you tell me about the Skunk-Ape? Well, now that's a broad subject. What specifically would you like to know? Go to new dialogue tree. What's a Skunk-Ape? It's similar to a Yeti or Sasquatch, but we call it a Skunk-Ape because its trademark is a horrible smell. Some have described it as being a mix of rotten eggs, moldy cheese, and dung. Or me after a Tex-Mex evening. How pleasant, yes, but at least that characteristic will make it easier to track down. Here is some cotton to jam up your nostrils. Anything else? It's 7 feet tall, weighs about 300 pounds, and has a nasty temper. Glad I asked. Well, and I got points for that as well. But it's not really a paranormal thing, is it? If it's, it's visibly walking around, and it has a smell, probably leaves tracks, and has foul body odor. What's paranormal about this? I'm waiting to find out. Who's been killed? Oh my, they're horrible, the murders. We've so far found 5 bodies, 3 park rangers and 2 tourists. Each one always looks the same. Usually the limbs will be broken and the head crushed. And most importantly, the liver is always torn out. Oh, It's kind of a connoisseur thing. Yes, the Skunk-Ape eats the livers with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. We started off finding a few deers here, and they're missing their livers. Ooh, spelling error. But when we started finding people, well, the MO sort of carried over. That is gonna get distracting in a hurry, especially when I finally meet the Skunk-Ape and he just goes, and then the point sound goes, and then my cat starts purring, and because my cat purrs in a weird way. Has anyone ever actually seen the Skunk-Ape? The only ones who have are dead. So there are no survivors or anything I could talk to. Why would you talk? I have a desk chair, you can talk to that. No one has seen it, how do you know it exists? We have found giant footprints, I told you, hair samples, and smelled its stench. And you're sure that's not just the bologna in your fridge? How can you be sure it's not just a couple of rednecks out in the woods with a giant rubber foot, fake fur, and a bad hygiene problem? That's a good question. Even if that's the case, someone has been killing these people, and I don't know of any animal who would kill them the way we've been finding them. Indeed. That's all I want to know for now, because I'm getting a lot of points, and I don't know if that's my stomach growling. Okay, who the hell are you? Me? I don't think there's much to say. My name is Ernie, and I've been a park ranger for over 30 years. Actually, you look kind of familiar. Have we met before? Perhaps on Grindr? I can't say we have, young man. Didn't you used to make cookies or something? What? No? I think I must be thinking of someone else. I'll bet this is a reference to some brand of cookies in the US that I'm not getting. We'll see. Nice park you've got here. Thank you. We rangers pride ourselves on keeping the state preserve as pristine and beautiful as we can. It's really a shame that our nation's wetlands are continuously disappearing. Yes, I agree. Could you tell me how to get around the area? Of course, the area isn't really that big, and you have already pilfered my map, so no problem. In fact, aside from this station, the only other attraction is the visitor center out towards the west. Behind that, there's a small clearing, and that's about it. Yay. Okay, so what's the plan, Joyo? I don't know about the Skunk-Ape. What do you suggest I do about it? Engage it in hand-to-hand combat. I suggest you take an airboat out to the site of the murders and camp out for a while. Because, 5 murders is just not enough. I don't recommend you go out there alone, but most of the park rangers are too scared to go out in the woods nowadays. I'd go with you, but I don't think I'm up for much excitement anymore. Excuse me, I think I am. You said most of the rangers are scared. Are there any who aren't? Well, there is one ranger. Ranger Rick! But I'm not positive he'll want to go along, because Ranger Rick is kind of a weirdo. Tell me about Ranger Rick. Well, he's one of our bravest ranger, even though he's extremely superstitious. You might be able to convince him to go out into the woods with you, but I'm not too sure. Does he like sandwiches? Because I've got one of those. I have to try. I have to! Where can I find him? Oh, I'm sure he's around here somewhere. Thanks for your help, sir. Is that your stomach growling? Maybe you should eat the sandwich. If you've got any more questions, don't hesitate to ask. I think I'll just be moseying along, sir. And I think... the fuck did I put my phone? I put it here. I might actually just tweet out that the stream is going, and has been going for 15 minutes. Streaming Ben Jordan. Because Gruntislav looks good without his shirt on. No. Streaming Ben Jordan by Le Grund. Right now. I don't have to type in the fucking URL. This is exciting TV, isn't it? Twitch.tv, Space Quest Historian. And we take a quick selfie. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. That's sure to get some viewers, isn't it? And then the view count just drops. Anyway, hello, Ranger. I'll bet you're Ranger... a young, nervous-looking Ranger. No, that's not Ranger Rick. I shall poke you, sir. That's not a good idea. Of course it's a good idea. Alright, I will. Hello, how you doing? Who are you? It is Ranger Rick! Nice to meet you, I'm Ben Jordan. Ernie told me I should find you. For a second there, I thought he said fire you. Okay, why does he look nervous? I thought he was one of the bravest and most kick-ass, badass fucking rangers in the land. I was called in to investigate the mutilations, and Ernie suggested I should go to the site and set up camp. But I need someone to go with me, and I was wondering if you'd come along. Well, Ben, I'd love to, I really would, but I just shit my pants and I have to go and change them. Things haven't exactly been in balance out in the woods as of late. You must understand, I'm not scared of the Skunk-Ape, but I don't want to go out there unarmed. That's good. I apparently am packing heat, so I've got a rifle. A rifle won't do. I'll go up with you if you can get me an anti-Skunk-Ape amulet. Fuck you, buddy. What exactly is an anti-Skunk-Ape amulet, and did you just make that up? Just your standard good luck amulet, specifically tailored to ward off the Skunk-Ape. I sense an adventure game puzzle coming on. So how do I make one? Make one? You're supposed to go and find it and be the chosen one. No, they usually have a focus of power, which comes from an ancient earth source. Like what? A piece of petrified wood or some molten rock? That sort of thing? Really? And the amulet has to have some way to be tied around the neck, so, you know, for fashion reasons. In this case, you'd have to make the rope from the... What? In this case, you'd need to make rope from the hair of the Skunk-Ape? So Skunk-Ape hair and some ancient earth source makes your amulet. Yes, good luck. You just fucking made that up as you went. Eat my absolute ass. Incidentally, hi Summer B76. I was not talking to you. What do you know about the Skunk-Ape? It's currently terrorizing the woods, that's what. Have you seen it? No, I've been keeping away from the woods these past few days, which is hard considering that I'm practically living in them. Anyone who's gone in alone doesn't come back out. Hey, so what about the murders? Can you tell me anything about the recent murders? Terrible situation, really. Hopefully something can be done before anyone else dies senselessly. Of course, it'd be a shame to kill the Skunk-Ape since studying it could prove valuable to science. Because of its awful smell, maybe we can make perfume. Maybe Lady Gaga will be interested in this. I don't know, maybe we'll see. I'll come back later. Cool, I'm off to find some fucking amulet, or make one even. Anyway, hi Summer, love the Ben Jordan game, she says. I'm guessing she, maybe. And so do I, so far. And I especially love the, you know, kind of collage-y graphics thing with the real forest here, and then some drawing stuff here, and then Ranger Station just plowed in with aerial typeface and stuff. This, you know, I'm not even being facetious. This really has that air of this idealist making his first adventure game and being really serious about it, and I've certainly been there, although I was never as good as as Grundy. I was just looking at his walking animation as I was talking and going, wow, this is his first game, and I could not even begin to draw like that. All right, cool. All right, let's actually make some progress here. The plaque has information about the park. Nothing on it particularly interests you, because the park is not interesting, but the smelly creature is. Okay, can we can't go left or right. Can we go down? Can we go behind? Can we go into the forest, please? Oh, okay, so I just came from there. But now I'm going back. Okay. In this photograph, Marjorie Stoneman Douglas is looking at the camera and smiling regally. I don't know who she is. Maybe the plaque will tell me. Photographs of our founder, Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. Thank you. Sitting in a chair reading a book, and this is an old hippie, apparently. You never cared much for people who wear vests and no shirt. No shirt, eh? We have to talk to this guy. This is the face of Francisco 30 years from now.
Hi there, young man. What can I do for you?
I am sorry, I'm not doing voice acting for this game. I just realized. Well, my name is Lloyd Daniels, and I've been in Florida for the past 20 years. I'm an active member in the community and a staunch environmentalist. Here's my business card, where I just, you know, this is where I rattle off my spiel. Among the things I do are set up fundraisers, beach cleanups, and protests. You don't say. Why? What are you protesting? Any possible threat to the environment. Sorry, I'll be on the next plane. You don't know how angry it makes me to see environmental injustices committed, which is why you're standing around practically melting into the wall, apparently. If I see someone so much as look at a tree the wrong way, I'll go off like a rocket. You seem very dedicated to your cause. And how? What about the Skunk-Ape, then? Oh, you mean that fabricated story to keep us out of the woods so the developers can bulldoze their way in here and build condos behind our backs? Yes, let me get out my tinfoil hat. I take it you don't believe it exists. Of course not! Even if there was such a creature, it wouldn't be in the wild for long. Poachers would have probably hunted down for its fur. Jewelry would be made from its teeth. Purses from its hide. I think I get your points. Okay, what about the park? Nice! Nice! I hate it! I don't see what's so nice about a bunch of rangers lounging about in the station eating sandwiches all day, while out there in the wetlands continue to disappear by the minute, while out here, Jesus Christ. I don't know, it seems like the rangers are doing a decent job, with the sandwiches, at least. Ha! Shows what you know. If you don't mind, I'd rather not talk about it. I don't want to raise my blood pressure. Alright, hug a tree for me. Would you like a sandwich? Or a gun to the face? Where do I click? There's no hotspot indicator. Maybe old Grundy did not think that I would ever pass off a sandwich to a hippie. This is... Why is the information test just out in the open? That's weird. Okay, let's mess with the computer before we talk to a receptionist lady. Meet Marjorie. Scan your photograph on one of the MSD from the wall. Really? We just grab this? You don't want that photograph, but how about this one? You decide to borrow the photo for a bit. Okay, I know it said I should do something else. I just want to see what happens. Oh, I probably have to get into the close-up and... Photo. You scan the photo. And then I scan my own photo. Okay. So where do I get my own photo? What the hell is this? The brochure contains a photograph of each employee. There's a photo of each ranger as well as the receptionist cutting some food with a knife. Well, let's just scan that photo. You scan the photograph of the receptionist holding the knife from the brochure. The printer starts to whir, and soon enough it prints out a rather incriminating looking photograph. I have no idea what I just did, but I'll bet it's interesting. It's a pretty convincing doctored photo of the receptionist sneaking up on Marjorie Stoneman Douglas with a knife. Well, I think I just solved the puzzle ahead of time, but that is pretty clever. I like that. And I just spat all over my microphone. That's good. Good stuff. Okay, what are you? Display several old relics, eh? Well, we must look. Please don't touch the display case! Well, fuck, sorry. Hello, receptionist. Am I supposed to distract you? Hello and welcome to the Everglades National Parks Visitor Center. May I help you with something? Yes, you can piss off so I can steal your shit for reasons that I'm not entirely sure of myself. Do you know anything about the Skunk-Ape? No, I'm afraid I've never even heard of the Skunk-Ape. I'm really fucking accidentally clicked again, sorry. This is a nice little setup you've got here. Oh, why thank you. We pride ourselves on our visitor center and all the educational activities and exhibits we have available for our guests. Well, that's good. I'm glad for you. Can you tell me what they actually are? Yes, of course. Now I'm going to bore you. Behind you, there's a display case filled with fossils. At the far end of the wall around the corner are some historic photographs. I know! I've already nicked one! And on a small table over there is a computer set up with educational activities for children which cannot be abused or misused in any way whatsoever. What's it actually for? Tell me more about the computer, and why have I just used it to make an incriminating photo? Set up with a fun activity for kids. We like to call it Meet Marjorie. You can scan in a photo of yourself, then use the program to make it look like you're standing next to Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. Which is just a recipe for disaster if you're asking me. But anyway, you can print out the photo and show it to your friends, which I just did. What's in the display case? The display case contains several fossils we found in the park over the years. There's a couple of teeth, a shark tooth, and one alligator tooth, and a few bones. Thank you for the information. Alright, we need petrified rock for the amulet, so that's not it. Is there anything we could possibly use teeth for? I don't know. I'm just gonna check around a bit more until I decide to ruin this woman's career. Hey, hippie dude. You're just standing around doing nothing, are you? See what's around the corner here. The minute you enter the clearing, you are overwhelmed by a putrid stench. That's airline food for you. Good lord, what is that awful smell? It's like moldy cheese, dung, and rotten eggs all in one. Oh, goody! We have already found the case of the Skunk-Ape. Skunk-Ape, that's the one. The bush seems to be the smell seems to be emanating from this bush. Which is not green cotton candy, incidentally, it's actually a bush. You're standing in a particularly smelly clearing behind the visitor center. Well, let's just fucking poke around it. You don't want to get any closer to the smelly bush to search through it. Really? Why not? And why does that dude need a detector when you can just go by the smell? Oh, amulet. Protection amulet. Sorry. Let's fucking shoot the bush, see what happens. Nothing. Okay. I can't go that way either. Okay, so obviously the creature is hiding out here somewhere. Okay, this is... I don't know, I mean, I like the artwork, but that's a little haphazard, isn't it? Well, again. At least he's got eight directional walk cycles. He can go down, up, left, right, and then diagonally, which is a lot of effort to put into a game, I think. I mean, the adventure game that I did only had 2 directional walk cycles. I couldn't be bothered to do up and down. So for him to do 8, that's pretty interesting. Can't go right either, so whatever I have to do around here. Gotta stay hydrated. Good stuff. Okay, Ranger Danger. I'm just checking to see if I missed an exit. As I may have. I don't know. And I evidently did not. Alright, so. Time to ruin someone's career, I think. I'm just gonna hand over this incriminating photo. That does nothing! Hey, can I please get inside the display case? No. What about the photographs? It's probably gonna tell me stuff that I already know. Oh, I just need an ancient earth object, so the teeth will actually do good. So I have to get into the display case, steal a tooth, and find some fur. And something tells me I haven't quite done what I could on the screen, because maybe I can... He doesn't want to search through the bush, but maybe if I chuck something in there, he'll feel more comfortable. You decide to leave the sandwich in the clearing, just in case there really is something in the bush. It will be lured out. Yes. So, do I just step back? Or exit the screen and come back? And the sandwich is gone! And there's fur behind! Yes, we're making progress. I'm applauding myself. You pick up the tuft of hair and also squat down to take a shit. Excellent! Alright, so we just have to get rid of receptionist lady. He was right there all the time. Yeah. So I could have just snuck up on him and asked him, hey, please, could you stop eating people's livers? Anyway. Hi, Guy from Andromeda. Thanks for checking in on the stream. This is the first time you visited my stream? Well, good. That's good on you, because this is the first time my stream has actually gone well, I think. Previously I streamed Alamo, which also went pretty well, but it never archived the stream, and then I streamed The Bunker, which was a terrible endurance for anyone who was sorry enough to watch it, because the stream kept chopping, my computer wasn't fast enough to run it. So I'm playing AGS games because my computer can handle it, and also I can have tons of fun with it. So, yeah. Thanks for checking in. I just want to get rid of this person! I want to get in this display case! Oh, maybe if I show this photo to this dude, he'll just, because something about injustice and shit. I think you should take a look at this. You hand the doctored photo to the hippie. What? This is the receptionist doing? What is the receptionist doing to Marjorie Stoneman Douglas? Fuck it. Fucking skipping. Oh my god, he walked straight through the display case. There's going to be fisticuffs. What is the meaning of this photograph? Oh my, I don't remember taking that, but I was terribly drunk. You've got some explaining to do. Kapow, piff, baff. The hippie begins a long, loud rant while the receptionist stares in shock. And then I break into the display case. Since the receptionist is distracted, you take the opportunity to swipe a shark tooth from the case. Righty-ho, and then we combine the two. You quickly tie the hair to form a band and attach the shark tooth to produce a pretty little amulet. Thank you. Well, that was terribly easy, actually. And also fun. I like riling up people for no good reason. And also, he just flat out believed the photo that I showed him, even though he's standing right next to the computer and the photograph that I used to make the doctored photograph with. There's like, he's seen both of these photos, he's just never seen them together, and he just flies off the handle like, this must be real! Oh man, I love gullible people. Here you go, Ricky, made you an amulet. Wow, this is great! Alright, let me just go get some supplies and we'll head out to the site. What supplies? You're gonna go get pretzels, aren't you? Later that afternoon, the sprites got smaller. Well, this is it. This is the general area where we found all the bodies. And we're going to set up camp and sleep here. And we're only halfway through the game, so this is going to be interesting. Yes, a ranger's job is never done. He said in a Gary Owens type voice. Ah, crap! He also said in a Gary Owens type voice. I knew I forgot something. I left behind the sterno lamps, so we haven't got any light. Rick, you piece of shit! Why don't we just get some firewood the old-fashioned way? It's hard to find much dried wood around here this time of year, but I guess it's worth a shot. You're surrounded by fucking trees, man. Just get chomping. Just eat off the bark with your teeth. Okay, you set up the tent. I'll go look for firework. Firewood. Sorry. Yeah, fireworks would do well. I mean, shit. All right. You're not doing anything. You're just standing around, you piece of poop. Well, there's a bit of firewood. We'll have you. You pick up the dry stick and drop another loogie. I guess Rick was right about there not being much firewood around. So let's go in the cave and see if we can rustle some up. This is a brilliant idea. When you enter the cave, you are struck with the same foul odor you smelled behind the visitor center, and this time you're fairly certain it's not the hippie. Ooh, I guess I found the Skunk-Ape's lair! Good thing he isn't home right now, because that piano music sure is scary. Bones, they look human. Are there any bits of liver behind? Some dark red stains on the wall of the cave and a pool of liquid on the ground. You get a sick feeling in the pit of your stomach. Speaking of pits, what is this? There's a large dark pit in the center of the cave. Unfortunately, it's too dark to see how deep it is or if there's anything in it, despite the cave being incredibly well lit. Well, fuck it, we're feeling adventurous. Oh wait, we're not feeling that adventurous. Let's just save. Pity. That's actually pretty weird. Pretty fun. Let's go have a look. Get our face chewed off. Common sense tells you not to stick your hand into a dark pit, so you don't. Instead, you stick your legs in. Oh, damn it. Why don't we just shoot randomly into it with the stick, with the gun? Just boom, boom, go. No, never mind. Can we use some bones? No. Well, okay, we found the lair. It was right behind, the visitor center. You guys can stop looking now. Also, I'm still waiting for the paranormal bit to enter into this. Hi, can you use this one branch I found? Where do I click you? I don't click you. Anywhere. Cool. Well, I'll just be heading off. See you, Ranger Rick, you pussy. I can't leave. God damn it. I'm stuck with Ranger Rick. Alright, cool. Hey, Rick. How's the camp going? It's going alright. I'm just unpacking everything now. I'll set up the tent first and then make a campfire area for tonight. Perhaps a spot of tea. Would you like a scone? What happens tonight? Marshmallow roasting! Followed by shooting skunk-apes. Shouldn't we focus on fighting the skunk-ape? I know you're anxious to figure out what's going on, but when was the last time you went camping? I really can't remember and also don't really want to. Exactly, so I figured we should have some fun before getting our hands dirty. I guess you're right. All work and no play after all. Blah, blah, blah. You have got to be kidding. I am not interested in anything you have to say right now. I am off to... Actually, what am I off to? Skunk-Ape terrorizes. Is like Bigfoot. Likes to eat livers. Good luck amulets. That's it! Well, how the fuck do I make a fire then? Am I supposed to build the fire? You absolute turd nugget. This is your campsite to be. Well, fucking excellent. Okay, so I've got this screen, and I've got this screen, and then I've got the cave to work with. And that's really it. Maybe I can just shout down the pit. Just like, hello, it puts the lotion in the basket. Oh, I can. Is anyone down there? You get no response. That was a bit of a letdown, I feel. I need light. Do you have light? Can I... Oh, I wanna... Jesus, the music is really amping up. It's not like there's a secret place to go or anything. I really don't want to talk to Agent Ricky Dick. Instant excitement. Just walk into the cave and the music picks up. Dun 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 dun. Wait a minute. Do I... okay, fine. I'm just gonna try anything. I'm just gonna poke the stick into the hole. That did nothing. You placed the stick on the ground. Okay, I clicked the wrong... Okay, fine. Now what? Do I shoot it to light a fire? I do not. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. The stick is lying on the ground. That's excellent. Hey, Ricky Dick. I found a better spot for the campsite. So is this the same, like if I go back in the cave now the stick is missing, or, you know, the Sasquatchy Skunk-Ape thing is just gnawing on the stick, or... Am I playing fetch with a Skunk-Ape? Is that what, is that what's happening? No, it's not. I don't want to touch the bones. Can I pick the stick up? You think it's fine where it is? Because at this point, fuck Rick. Shit, what am I doing? Oh, fine, I'll go talk to Rick. See, every game I play, I always end up with, you know, one character that I really desperately cannot stand, and in this case, it's Rick the Dick. Hey, Ricky. What's up? Just gonna exhaust you. You think the Skunk-Ape is nearby? I'm pretty sure he is! I don't smell anything, so he can't be too close. Well, joke's on you. Be careful when you're wandering around the woods, though. It can be easy to get lost, and if you don't want to suddenly find yourself face to face with a Skunk-Ape. Actually, it's not that easy to get lost. In fact, it's very hard. In fact, here, take my compass for the time being. Fuck, I knew I had to talk to him. Thank you. Gotta stay hydrated, people. So what made you decide to become a ranger anyway? Well, I always loved the outdoors, so this was my ideal job, even though I'm a complete and utter tool. We can get to know each other later, though. Right now, I need to set up camp. Even Rick is giving me the cold shoulder. Or is he coming on to me? We'll find out, because now I have a compass! Oh, hey, Guy from Andromeda. Catching up on the Space Quest Historian podcast. Don't even worry about it. It's gonna be there for time immemorial, so there's plenty of time. And also, it's, you know, timeless entertainment. Not really, but anyway. Space Quest Historian podcast over on spacequesthistorian.com. Thank you for reminding me. And now, back to the case of Ben Jordan and his adventures with sticks and compasses. What the fuck can I use this for? Stainless steel compass. Something about steel... What's happening? Nothing. I'm guessing I can, I'm guessing I can light a fire with the stainless steel compass somehow, but I'm not really seeing it. I'm thinking I just something like, you know, against some stone, like steel and stone, sparks fly, and then I set the one lone stick on fire, and then I smoke the fucking Skunk-Ape out or something like that, but I don't see any rocks. Is that a rock? No? No, that's just a stain on my screen. Excellent. Not that kind of stain, you perverts. Rick, god damn it, give me a rock or something, if nothing else than to just bash your fucking head in. Honestly, what is the point? What am I doing? Do I just chuck the compass in? What is going on? Can I use it on Ben? Is it like a direction? Is it like a Gabriel Knight, where you just use it to find your way or some shit? No. No, it is not. Can I do something in inventory with it? No. No, I cannot. Here, have it back. I don't want it. It's useless. Where am I going? What am I doing? Give me a hint. Anything. Is this not a path I can go to? It's just a clearing between two trees. And he doesn't seem to want to go there, apparently. He does like spinning around in circles, though. Whee! Whee! Okay, enough of that. Let's solve a puzzle or two. Oh, wow. Guy from Andromeda. Repeat listener to the podcast. I'm very happy and very thrilled, and thank you, of course, and I also feel kind of sorry for you. But, no, I'm just kidding. Fuck, let me go down the hole. I put the stick on the ground. What more do you want from me? And I don't want to pick up the stick, and I don't want to use the... You strike the compass against the wall. Oh, there's fucking rock all over the place, of course. The sparks shoot off the wall and the stick catches fire. You pick up the lit stick. That was a bit of a roundabout way to do it, but, you don't want to, you fucking get in there. You throw the lit stick into the pit and peer inside. It's cocaine! I found a cocaine stash! Rick! Ben, what is it? Did you find the skunk? Also, that was some pretty fast tent pitching. No, but I found his lair, and that's not even the half of it. He's smuggling drugs! In the lair was a dark pit, and I just so happened to have a piece of dry wood, which I set on fire and threw it in. You're very clever, Ben. Now calm down. And inside was a whole bunch of bags of coke. I was just kidding. Cocaine? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure. That's why I'm so hyper. It certainly wasn't sugar. Odd. Why would there be cocaine in the Skunk-Ape's cave? Well, obviously someone is trying to protect it and is using the Skunk-Ape as a bodyguard. Or as a front. Have you considered this? You gullible piece of shit. That's what we need to find out. Well, it's getting kind of late. We should probably get some rest. I mean, we've been up all day and I kind of want to snuggle. Here, get in the tent with me. No, underpants off, please. Yes, you're right. We can both investigate tomorrow. A few hours later. And the screen fades to black because, children, shield your eyes. Or, never mind. And then I realized that a career in international relations wasn't what I wanted to do with my life, so I decided to become a freelance paranormal investigator, and now my parents hate me. That's an interesting career option. Yes, I know, my parents thought I was nuts when I told them, and they were right. But at least I'm out here actually on a case and not sitting around at home waiting for the phone to ring. Incidentally, when do I get paid? Do I get paid? I'm sure your family will be proud of you after you solve this case. Yes, but do I get paid? Guy from Andromeda says, no marshmallows? Yeah, actually, you forgot the fucking marshmallows, Rick! My parents practically disowned me when I told them I wanted to be a park... Why? Being a park ranger is kind of like being a cop for animals. Come on. They wanted me to follow in the footsteps of my father and grandfather and be a doctor, but I told them I was more interested in saving the world than saving people. That's you know what? Your parents are being idiots, but also that's a weird rationale, I gotta say. Ooh, that's not something. Not at all. They, of course, took it out the wrong way and kicked me out of the house, but I was able to land on my feet and get a job here. Actually, landed in the forest. Well, I'm glad it all worked out for you in the end. Boy, we've been talking for hours. We should probably get to sleep. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You're right. We definitely need to be well rested for tomorrow. You go on ahead. I'll put out the fire. Okay, I'll go slip into my Spider-Man costume. Hey, there's a rock on the floor, or in the clearing. That could have come very much in handy a second ago, instead of having to fucking aim sparks at a stick that's lying on the ground. You go in the tent and quickly fall asleep. You wake up to some pretty spooky rubbing noises. Around 2 a.m., you are awoken by a strange noise coming from somewhere near the camp. Rick! Stop humping the tree! A very spacious tent, by the way. Hey, Rick, did you hear that? It sounded like growling coming from the west. Rick! Rick is dead! Where'd he go? Oh, thank God. Where's my rifle? Fucking Rick! Rick, you piece of shit. There's a pervasive odor coming from the west of the camp. Well, I fucking knew it. Come on. Why am I in my t-shirt? I don't have my gun. I don't have anything. I'm just gotta... Oh, wait. The fireplace certainly shrunk in size. Fuck it. Let's go west. Rick, what are you doing? I can see that, but why'd you take my rifle? You know how much the Smithsonian will pay to have this thing? I finally got enough money to get out of this swamp and have a real life! Rick, you are a piece of shit! I was right to hate you! I thought you said you loved being a park ranger. Well, you try spending your days in the hot sun with mosquitoes biting you constantly and having to listen to smelly old hippies rant all day and see how you like it! I did, I went to university. What's your problem? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to shoot this animal! Oh, so he was real, actually. No, it's a suit! Rick, look out! What? No! He's 10 feet away and he got me anyway! Holy shit! That thing really is a monster! Suddenly, you black out. Really? I black out! Being brave in the face of danger was never your forte. Well, you're a shit paranormal investigator. At first you think you've died, but you realize you're still alive when the pain of being dragged over rocky terrain hits you. You come to and find yourself outside a small cabin. Also, how cool was that? He just tore Rick's fucking head off. What? Where am I? Who are you? Also, there's a monster behind you. Well, howdy. You must be Ben Jordan. I heard a lot about you. Who the hell are you? Of course, how rude of me. Here, let me turn down the music. My name is Jet Johnson, and this is my humble little home. I think you've already met my friend, the Skunk-Ape. Actually, that's not even a Floridian accent by far. I take it those were your drugs. Yep, that's right. How were you able to tame the Skunk-Ape? Oh, that part was easy. You'd be surprised how complacent the vicious beast becomes when you give him an electronic collar. Which is not on him, by the way. So you've been using the Skunk-Ape to protect your stash of drugs and having him kill anyone who got too close. You're too smart for your own good, which is partly the reason I've left you alive until now. I wanted to have the pleasure of watching the Skunk-Ape rip your head off and crush that clever little brain of yours. And also eat your liver. And also, this is the most harebrained scheme ever. Wouldn't it be easier to just put on a skunk suit? Well, that won't be easy because he'll have to catch me first as I valiantly and quietly saunter into the cabin. How am I supposed to deal with the Skunk-Ape from in here? I don't know. Suddenly, there's a vicious pounding on the... At least, the Skunk-Ape is polite. Just great, I need to think of something fast. I'll bet this is on a timer, so savey. Cabin fun. Knock it. I don't want to turn it off. Just want to. Okay, we put the. You search under the couch cushion. Fucking push it in front of the door. However, you do find a remote control. All right, I'll put his favorite show on. You turn on the television for no fucking reason whatsoever. You find nothing else on the couch. Fine, I'll go outside. Weapons, anything. Just fucking leap out the window. Okay, can I go southy? No. Can I go behind the couch? Can I do anything? Odd programming to get in here. You'd say this wasn't a television at all. It's a remote control mechanism for the Skunk-Ape. Well, I'll do it then. You try pressing buttons on the remote, but nothing seems to affect the program. Shit. Maybe I can just point it at the door, point it at the window, do something. Is there an instruction manual somewhere? Shit. Well, there's not a lot of objects here, so... I just twiddle with the electronics. You place the compass on top of the television. The magnet inside the compass causes the television to go haywire. You've messed up the Skunk-Ape's controls. Aye, why'd you come back over here? You're supposed to be killing Jordan. What are you doing? No! Stop! Get away from me! Ah! And then poof! It's like a fucking party trick. Boop! See ya. Ben, you're back already. What happened? It's a long story, but the Skunk-Ape won't be a problem anymore. Did you kill it? No, in fact, I brought it. Here. No, but he was being controlled by a drug trafficker who is no longer with us. I do have his head, though, his severed head. What about Rick? Well, he's a bit of an idiot, actually. So, that's a shame. Well, I suppose getting down to business is necessary. I'll write you a check for your services. Thank you. My parents will be so proud. Thanks, I appreciate it. Well, Ernie, I'd love to stick around, but I haven't showered in over 24 hours, and I need to be getting home. Did that really take 24 hours? Sure. Take care of yourself, Ben. Feel free to come back and visit anytime. Maybe I will, Ernie, but for now, there's a whole world of paranormal activity I have to explore. So long. Well, 2 more people are dead, but anyway, I'm chipper. And so Ben Jordan returned home after his first successful case. However, his rest would not last long, as he would soon be called upon to solve another baffling case. So that was Ben Jordan, Case 1, The Skunk-Ape. And I did say I was going to try and play the remake, which I am going to, but I don't know if I'm actually going to finish it, because that actually took me 50 minutes to get through, almost an hour. That's interesting. Also, the game just fucking up and quit on me right there. So anyway, and see, light goes down and shit. Well, I quite enjoyed that. It had that feel of baby's first game in a very, very good way, and I wholeheartedly appreciate that. And also, it swore once. That always gets a thumbs up in my book. And the tearing the head off the park ranger. What an absolute treat that was. That was, oh man. I couldn't wait to see fucking Rick the pissant ranger getting his comeuppance. And also, apparently he's a shit ranger anyway, so there's that. So let's take a quick peek at the remake and see how quickly we can get through it, because I understand it's also an extended Wow. All right. I understand it's also an extended story and everything. Oh, the music's still kick-ass. Yeah, so let's just get in and watch the intro.
So you'd like to hear about how I got into this mess? How a regular guy ended up half a world away?
Oh, there's voice acting.
In the backseat of a car belonging to a guy he thought he could trust, but turned out to be his worst enemy? But
yes.
Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself.
I would also like subtitles, please.
From the very beginning. It's the best place, after all. My name is Ben Jordan. I was just your average college graduate. 22 years old, with no direction in life and a degree that got me nowhere except a sales job with a local bullseye.
Can you guys hear this?
As a kid, I was in love with monster movies and anything to do with the paranormal. My family thought it was just a waste of time, except for my grandfather. Grandpa Arthur used to tell me ghost stories and legends he had heard while traveling through Europe in the 1920s. This really fueled my interest in the paranormal. By the time I finished high school, I was obsessed. I wanted to travel and see if the legends were true, but I had to put my dreams aside and go to college to appease my parents.
Damn it.
I ended
Higher
up studying
education.
International relations, which bored me to tears.
Pink Floyd and a book about ghosts.
Paranormal, listening to Pink Floyd and dreaming of my ideal career.
This is basically the story of Francisco Gonzalez, isn't it?
The Paranormal Investigator's Handbook by Professor Quincy Sanborn. I ordered it immediately and read it cover to cover the day it arrived.
Because fuck school, apparently.
I was going to become a paranormal investigator. So after graduating, I asked my parents to loan me some money, advertised my services on the internet, and sat back waiting for the cases to come rolling in.
Sat back waiting. You're shit at marketing, dude. All right, Ben.
At the time, I had no way of knowing that the path I'd chosen was going to change my life, in more ways than one.
You don't sound too happy about it. Case 1, In Search of the Skunk-Ape. In Smashing Pumpkins font, no less.
My first case started off with me receiving a phone call, but not one I was very happy about.
Oh, I hate phone calls.
No, Mom, I told you. I've decided to become a freelance paranormal investigator. I know you think it sounds crazy, but just trust me on this one.
Wow.
I think I've seen enough episodes of The X-Files to know that there's something out there. Look,
I don't know if my face cam is obscuring this, but there's actually lip syncing.
I don't
No,
understand.
my face cam is not obscuring it.
It's been 3 weeks since I posted about my services on those forums. You'd think someone would have called by now.
Wow, that is really impressive, actually.
Hello?
And yes, the art has
This is
improved.
Ben Jordan. Sir, please calm down. I can't understand what you're saying. A skunk-ape murdering people in the Florida Everglades? Okay, I'll go there as soon as I can. What did you say your name was? Ranger Morales.
Yeah, the lip
Okay,
sync
I'll
is
see you
actually
soon.
pretty good.
Goodbye.
I'm just gonna let the dude talk,
That
and
sure was weird. But I've got a case. Time to buy a ticket to Florida.
with what money? Oh, your parents' money, sure. Oh, hello. I'm just gonna wait until I can turn on subtitles, and then I'm gonna start tearing this game to pieces.
Hello, I'm Ben Jordan. Are you Ranger Morales?
I'm afraid not, young man. I'm glad you've arrived, though.
What's the matter? Did something happen to him?
Come with me, and I'll show you.
He's dead, Jim.
Well, here he is. We found him here about an hour ago.
My God, what did this to him?
It seems that this was the work of a creature that up until now was just a legend. A monster known as the Skunk-Ape.
I guess I'd better start my investigation then.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea, isn't it? Okay, control panel. Save, load, quit. God damn it. Notes? That's neat. Inventory? Where's the fucking subtitle button? Okay, and also there's a talk and a question. Oh, goody. Do I honestly have to quit the game and get back in there? Just to enable subtitles? I think I might have. Okay, just hang on a tiddly second. Dun 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 dun. There's nothing called subtitles in the game. That's a piece of poo, and that's not
G-R-U-N-D. ISLE Gurisoft.
Well, that's a piece of poo. Also, looking at shit doesn't really do anything. Oh, wait.
The water flows past ever so slowly. You
Oh,
can see why this place is called the River of Grass.
I like how it's very clearly Grundislav himself doing the voice of the narrator. Shit. Okay, well, let's just poke around for a second. Apparently, there's no way to enable subtitles, and if there is, no one knows. Thanks, Summer, for trying to help, but yeah, it's not like the quit is gonna do anything. No. It's not like there's a secret subtitle. Control T used to be voice and text. Yes, I'm a genius. I am a genius. Control T used to be the switcher in LucasArts games. So apparently, so good, so good.
The old ranger looks slightly nervous. You can't really blame him.
That was just hiding behind what a bit of an obscure thing. Okay, so I'll bet this works like Space Quest 5, where you have just casual chat and order around, or actually probably the other way around. This is order around, or the Gabriel Knight, where you have interrogate and just casual chat. That's probably more it. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Just a little jumpy is all.
Woohoo! All right. Well,
Excuse me.
let's question him, and we're gonna. Oh, I thought we were actually gonna go into a Gabriel Knight style close up with Ben Jordan on the left and the Ranger on the right. Ranger on the right.
What do you know about the Skunk-Ape?
I don't know any specific facts. The Skunk-Ape was always more of an urban legend.
I think that's
But I have
actually
heard a few
Francisco
things.
too, voicing
What
that
exactly
dude.
would you like to know?
I would like everything. Also, what's your sign? Do you come here often?
What is a Skunk-Ape exactly?
It's similar to a Yeti or a Sasquatch, but we call it a Skunk-Ape because its trademark is a horrible smell. Some have described it as being a mix of rotten eggs, moldy cheese, and dung.
That sounds...
He reminds me of. He's doing a voice
It
like
is.
an actor. I
But the
can't
good
quite
thing
put
is
my
that
finger.
characteristic will make it somewhat easier to track down.
He kind
I
of sounds like a
guess.
mix between Christopher Walken and he kept the fucking point sound. All right. Well, we
That's all for
pretty
now.
much know everything we need to know here.
Thank you.
So
Nope, if you
I know this is not very good adventure gaming,
The
but
mutilated body of the ranger is stretched out on the dirt.
since we already know the history of the Skunk-Ape, although it's
Feeling
probably
slightly
explained better here.
nauseated, you examine the body more closely.
Ooh, bloody close-up, gaping wound!
The ranger's midsection has been torn open by whatever attacked him. Several of his internal organs are visible. However, you notice that his liver seems to be missing.
Because apparently I'm now an anatomy expert, but fuck. Probably
There
should get
seems
the
to be a
strand of
tuft
hair.
clutched in the ranger's hand. Maybe he pulled it off the skunk-ape as he was being attacked.
Maybe, but unlikely.
You pick it up and place it in your purse. Did I say purse? I meant pocket.
I was just gonna go, what kind of a fucking accent was that? But yeah, alright. No, we need Ranger Dude to tell us about Rick.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Or at least, well, actually, I kind of hope that's Rick, but it's probably not.
Yeah.
Where's Ricky
Nice
Dick?
pocket guy.
Thanks. We Rangers pride ourselves on keeping this state preserve as pristine and beautiful as we can. It's really a shame that our nation's wetlands are constantly disappearing.
Yes, I agree. Can you tell me how to get around the area?
but don't
course.
care.
This area isn't really that big. Over there you can see the roof of the visitors center.
Can I?
Near
No,
that
because
is
your
the
text
ranger
box is
station,
fucking
and of
covering
course
that
there's
up.
the forest too. Here, take this brochure. It's got a map so you can find your way.
Thanks.
Cheers. Oh, instead of going through the dude's drawers, that came out wrong. He just fucking hands you a map instead. Actually, I didn't use that map for anything in the first game, did I? No, I don't think I did. Interesting.
What can you tell me about the murders?
Oh my, they're horrible.
Please continue.
Ranger Morales is the 5th person we've found in the past 2 weeks. Before that, we lost another ranger, a young woman named Rita Myers. There was also a vacationing couple who were camping out in the woods.
I think I've seen that
and the
movie.
first person we found was a teenage boy who had gone out hiking. All the bodies have had one thing in common. They're all missing their livers.
Actually, that's another thing
Missing
the
the
first game,
liver.
or the original game,
Yes.
didn't quite
Our best guess
clear
is
up for
that
me.
The Skunk-Ape eats the livers.
Why does it eat livers? Is that just a
When the
thing
whole problem
that...
started, we found
like
few
a
deer
fetish
here and there
that
with their
Francisco
livers
had at that
torn out,
point?
But then we started finding people, and the MO just carried over.
Tell me about Ranger Morales.
I didn't know him very well, but he seemed like a nice guy.
Do you know of any reason why he might have been attacked?
Not really, no. So far the murders have all seemed to be random. However,
And
he's the
also, I'm
first
still
body
waiting
that's
for the
been found so
paranormal bit
close
to
the
enter
main
into it.
tourist area.
I don't think
The others have been further out in the woods.
I don't think a Bigfoot that
If this
actually
keeps
smells
up, we may have
terribly
to close
is
the park until something
is
can
much
be
of a
done.
paranormal experience. But anyway, hi Summer. Yes, I meant the original version, not the. And I know this is the first one as well, but I just finished the original version, and now I'm playing the deluxe version. I don't know if I'm actually gonna get through it, but I'm just gonna have a little look around. I think we're done with you, aren't we,
What do you know about
Mr. Ranger?
I don't know any specific facts. The Skunk-Ape was always more of an urban legend. But I have heard a few things. What exactly would you like to know?
Nothing. Nothing. I'm
That's all
done.
for-
Okay.
Thanks for
No, if you
All right, let's leave. Let's see more of the park, because this is some nice graphics. I mean, I know this is the deluxe version. I don't recall when exactly it was made, but it's why can't I exit the screen? Can I walk on water? Can I go anywhere? I can't fucking go anywhere. Do I have to talk to this dude? Do I have to exhaust everything he has to say? Or do I have to look at the map, perhaps? No, not the notes. The map.
You were given this brochure of the Florida Everglades, which conveniently includes a map of the area.
Excellent.
You open up the brochure and look at the map.
There we go. Also, is that the sound of his mouse clicking every time he finishes speaking a line? Interesting. Oh, overhead view. How nice. Let us go to a ranger station, which looks suspiciously like the old one, except painted over nicely. Summer in the Twitch chat says it was made after the 6th case was released. So I'm looking forward to getting to those. We'll see. We'll see how far we get. Still can't go around it. Let's just walk in the door. Where's Ranger Rick? Oh, after case 5. Thank you, Summer. I got some twangy country music on the radio.
You try to change the station, but see that the knob is missing.
Puzzle! Or not.
You haven't got time to sit down right now. No need to take it.
So, can we do anything in here? Okay, we can look through his drawers!
You
Again,
search through
sounds
the
wrong.
drawers and find a box of diuretic water pills.
Really? Interesting. What are those for?
It's a box of P-Rex brand diuretic water pills.
Well, we still haven't met Ranger Rick. Let's go have a look and see where Ricky is.
You open up.
So we've now apparently stolen his medicine, so let's go to the visitor center. There's the hippie, and now we can go inside. Now the reception area is not actually outdoors, which I thought was a weird thing, really, because, you know, rain, you get rain in forest areas.
The sign has the words, "Save the Wetlands" written on it in a dark red substance.
Lipstick or blood? Take your pick.
That's a nice sign you got there.
Thanks. I painted it myself
Blood!
using my own
Okay.
blood.
I see.
Really? Aren't you just
Hello.
a happy camper?
Hey there, young man.
Nice park, huh?
Nice? Nice? I don't see what's so nice about a bunch of rangers sitting around at their station eating sandwiches all day.
He impressively
Out here,
sounds
the
like he's
wetlands
reading his
continue
lines
to
through a
disappear
toilet
by the
paper
minute.
roll.
I don't know. It seems like the Rangers are doing a decent job.
Oh, yeah,
Shows what
Summer
you
in the
know.
Twitch is saying that Case 2 has a deluxe version. Yes, ahead of you, actually. Just in case that this game took me far less time to complete than I thought it would, I actually downloaded the second case and its deluxe version as well as sort of a backup. But again, took me almost an hour to beat the first one because I was having fun dicking around. So I'm not gonna get into those today. Again, I don't even know if I'm gonna be finishing this re-release thing. Might pick that up next Wednesday. Who knows? Because I'm into this.
Tell me about yourself.
Really,
My
you want to
name is
interrogate
Lloyd
this?
Daniels. I've been living in Florida for the past 20 years.
Florida.
I'm an active member in the community and a staunch environmentalist.
And
Among
you've got the
things
beer
I
to
do
prove
are
it.
Set up fundraisers, beach cleanups, and protests.
What exactly do you protest?
Everything.
Any possible threat to the environment. You have no idea how angry it makes me to see environmental injustices committed.
I have some
If
idea.
I see someone so much as look at a tree the wrong way, I'll go off like a rocket.
You seem very dedicated to your cause.
And how?
And Ben just looks perpetually sad. He just always has his head down.
Have you ever heard of the Skunk-Ape?
Oh, you mean that fabricated story to keep us out of the woods so the developers can bulldoze their way in here and build condos behind our backs?
That's the one.
So you don't believe it exists?
Of course not. Even if there was such a creature, it wouldn't be in the wild for long. Poachers would probably hunt it down for its
Oh, his
fur,
voice cleared up.
jewelry would be made from its teeth, purses from its hide.
I think I get your point.
No, you don't. I must continue.
Did you know that the Skunk-Ape has been murdering people lately?
No, never heard of it.
Well, it's about time.
Excuse me?
Man has been murdering nature for centuries.
About time
It's
you
not
got something
surprising
in.
that nature has decided to fight back.
Are you saying it's justifiable homicide?
Now don't go putting words in my mouth, boy. All I'm saying is, maybe this is the wake-up call people need, regardless of whether or not some made-up creature is doing
So
it.
you're basically advocating
around.
it. You're a
Hug a
tool.
tree for me.
How about I go poke you in the eyes? All right, let's go ruin some people's lives. Nice. Okay, we got the display case, we've got the women's bathroom, and a water fountain.
You aren't feeling particularly thirsty at the moment.
Really? What's that there? It's a
The receptionist
mug.
probably wouldn't appreciate you messing around with his mug.
Oh, now it's a dude. Ooh. Well, let's go to the bathroom. And I don't see the computer anywhere, and I don't see the photos anywhere, so that puzzle has been changed, I would assume. You can always use toilet paper.
In a fit of kleptomania, you decide to take the whole roll of toilet paper. You never know when it might come in handy.
Absolute. Ben is just an absolute dick.
There's
Now
no
let's
need,
dry our hands.
You
Oh,
don't need to wash.
we don't want to wash our
You
hands.
don't have time to play around with the mirror right now.
Of course I do. Let's have a chat with
It's
it.
no use asking that particular item a question. Well,
See, that line reading is just Francisco going, how many fucking lines did I write?
asking that particular item a question won't get you very far.
Asking that particular... No, fuck that. There's a light, there's a toilet. Here we go on the
You
toilet.
flush the toilet and get a strange satisfaction from doing so.
I know. That's pretty much how it works. And we stole the toilet paper and now it overflows! Leisha Shoot Larry style! And it actually didn't. Okay. Well, that's fun. We stole toilet paper.
The display case contains several fossils as well as some teeth.
But we don't know that we have to use the teeth,
The
or
plaque
get the teeth.
reads, "The following items have been found in or around this area of the park."
Okay, cool. I still want to find Ranger Ricky Dick. I'll be back with you in a second. To ruin your life. I like the Star Trek door. It's just there for no reason whatsoever. Let's go,
You
people.
open-
Does he have to say that every time? Let's go to the forest. Maybe he's hiding out in the forest. Ooh, nice.
An enormous tree has been uprooted and overturned. You wonder if this was caused naturally, or if it was the Skunk-Ape's doing.
I'm guessing Skunk-Ape.
A few blades of grass are growing out of the ground here. You have no use for grass.
Really? Okay, maybe he doesn't. Let's just go anywhere. I said let's go anywhere. Nope, staying on the path. Alright. So, can't pick up the grass. Can't talk to the tree, probably. Can't exit the screen because I have to use the map. So, where is Ranger Diddley Squit? And
You open up the
here we go. Okay, fine. We'll go talk to the receptionist. Maybe Ranger Ricky is not in this
Yo.
game. Maybe you just go and fight the Skunk-Ape alone. Which, oh fuck, I went the wrong way.
You open.
Okay, let's go ruin some lives. Or maybe this is Ranger Rick.
Interesting setup you've gotten here.
Yeah, the tourists seem to like it.
That's fucking Dave Gilbert.
Interesting setup you've gotten here.
Yeah, the tourists seem to like it.
Neat.
Hello.
I want to
Hello,
question
and
Dave.
Welcome to the Everglades National Park Visitor Center. How can I help you?
Tell
Anything.
me something about
Who are
yourself.
you?
What for?
I don't know. I was just being friendly.
And a bit creepy.
It's all the same to you. I'd rather not talk about myself.
Okay.
As opposed to the real Dave.
Do you know anything about the Skunk-Ape?
Can't say I do. I've never even heard of a Skunk-Ape before.
Well, come with me.
Oh,
I'm
no,
about
no.
to show you some shit that'll make your eyes spin.
Have you heard about the recent murders?
I think I overheard one of the rangers talking about it. But nobody around here tells me anything, since I'm just a receptionist.
A lowly,
I'm pretty clueless
lowly
when it comes
receptionist.
to park gossip.
That seems a little unfair.
Maybe. But if people are getting murdered, I'd rather not know about it.
What can you tell me about the visitor center?
Well, everything in here is pretty self-explanatory. I guess I can tell you more about that display case over there, and the animatronic Mikasuki in the next room.
There's a next room?
What can you tell me about the animatronic Mikasuki?
It's a robot of an Indian. It's tacky, politically incorrect, and it gives you a blessing if you put in a coin.
I
Neat.
see. Anything else?
Yes,
Bro.
get out of my face.
Which is probably for the best if you ask me.
Why don't you just fucking take it out of here?
What's in the display case?
If you read
Teeth.
the plaque, you can see that it contains
If you can
fossils
read?
found near this area. Mainly it's just some alligator and shark teeth, and a couple of imprinted rocks.
Can I take a closer look?
I'm afraid not. We've had problems with tourists stealing the relics.
Wouldn't know about
That
it.
glass case is there for a reason, you know?
So people can break
all
it
the
and then
information.
run off? Because I can
Enjoy your
tackle you,
visit.
dude. Okay, so there's a next room, eh? And I don't suppose he means the bathroom. Yeah, that looks perfect. What's the poster?
features a rather boring illustration of the water cycle and its importance to the park's ecosystem.
Yeah, boring water
You're no
ecosystem.
science thief. Leave the poster alone.
Alright, fine.
You'd rather keep your hands to yourself.
But he's such a handsome shaman! Alright, let's talk to the inanimate
it's
object.
just a robot. It won't talk back.
Okay, can we break him somehow? Can we break him somehow? How about we just wrap him in toilet paper and see what
you
happens?
don't want to give that.
No?
It's a coin slot, presumably for putting in coins.
Really?
There seems to be something stuck in it.
We shall yank it out.
You can't reach into the coin slot with your fingers.
Of course I can. Okay, let's do what you always do when you have to clear up, you know, like the end of the cable or something. Let's roll up some toilet paper.
The toilet paper feels soft. You wouldn't mind wiping yourself with it.
Excusey? I just meant stick that in there and wiggle it around
You
a bit.
can't-
No, not on yourself, dude.
That
Coin
doesn't
slot.
seem-
Piss bitch! Okay, how about the feather? Can I just take that off
It's a
the feather? Yep. Once!
You'd
No. I have a feeling there's gonna be some pixel hunting here. How about I open
You
this thing?
rattle the box around. It seems to be pretty full.
Is any of this hair kinda
It's a tuft of
stiffly?
Sasquatch hair and mane.
Ah, nice! Simon Max reference! Okay, but still, can I stick anything in the coin slot? Did that work? Did the pencil thing
You
work?
stick the pen
Yes, it
into
did!
the slot, and
I'm a
whatever
genius!
was blocking it falls through the machine and into the coin return below.
Neato!
It seems your tampering with the coin slot has activated the robot.
Dave, the receptionist, is fucking
Hello,
useless
welcome
at his
to
job.
Everglades National Park. I am Sharpen Sawgrass, the shaman.
Nice.
For your generous donation, I will now give you good fortune by performing the blessing dance.
Oh, I want to see this.
The robot begins some horrible gyration. This really is the most insulting thing you've seen in a long time.
Excellent. What the fuck did that accomplish? I mean, I know I can't talk to it, but
It's a you'd
was that really the blessing it gave me? That's it. Oh shit. Well, I better tell Dave I fixed his robot. His startlingly racist robot.
Interesting setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. How can I
That's all the.
enjoy your visit?
What? Give me your mug as a thank you
The
parting
reception.
gift. Pissants.
On the counter is a white mug. Written on it are the words, "My other cup is blue."
Nice. Venture Game Studio aficionados.
It's a drink. You aren't.
What? Summer in the Twitch chat asks, was there something in the coin slot from the robot you could get? Yeah, but it was a coin and I pushed it in and then the robot started jiggling up and down in a very strange and unappealing way. I don't think there's anything in the coin slot I can get. Is
You
there?
can't reach in.
Nah, that's it. I mean, I can try breaking it again. There you go. There you go.
There's no need.
Nope, slot is empty. That's it. That's all I get from the racist Indian thing. Unless I like jam him up again. What is with my hair? Here we go. Do I jam toilet paper up his nose or
don't
something? I'm just trying
don't-
shit. Nah. Oh, wait. Now that the dude is... Oh, maybe the hippie outside will now see the error of the racist robot's ways.
That's a nice sign you got.
Thanks.
Nice. Hello.
Hey,
See you.
I'll get you.
Or not. Oh, maybe something came out in the bottom coin return slot thingy. Good thinking. Thanks, Summer. I'll have a look. I thought that was a pretty big coin thingy as well. So what's that? Coin return? Coin slot, coin return. Let's have a look.
You reach into the coin slot.
Ah!
and find a quarter
Thank you so much,
and an
Summer.
odd little piece of carved rock.
Carved rock! We like carved rock. And growly noises. Now we have the
It's a
quarter
quarter. It's an arrow.
and an arrowhead. So if I tie these together, does that mean I've preemptively solved the puzzle? No. Okay, thank you. Just checking. So I think either we hand this stuff over to Dave.
You don't want.
Nope. Or even that. Since he doesn't seem to believe in it. No. Well, let's go outside. Let's just go outside and show the hippie what we've collected, even though I'm pretty sure that's not what we're supposed to do. Maybe he has something interesting and cool to say. Highly doubt it.
You don't.
We don't want to give that away, and we don't want to... Fuck! I keep clicking notes. Sasquatch Mansion Fur? No. Alright, so let's go to the forest, because I think that is where the next piece of interesting stuff is going to happen. First, let's check the overturned tree.
You have
grass. Actually, no. Why would I use any of my inventory items out here? The tree, is there anything?
A large tree stands here. You notice a few holes in the tree's bark where there's some dried sap.
Well, you can always use dried sap. So we soak that up with some toilet paper.
That doesn't seem to work.
Well, that was a good idea. We just stab it some more.
That doesn't...
No, okay, we just stick our fingers in.
The tree's bark feels slightly sticky from the dried sap that is collected on it.
Can I climb it?
The tree...
No?
You see nothing. It's...
Shit. What do I use sap for? Is this like, are these gunshot wounds, I was gonna say? Probably. Let's add some more.
Shooting that with the rifle wouldn't be very productive.
Oh, damn it. What else we got?
Yo.
Well, let's go back and, Summer's asking how long I'm gonna stream. Actually, I've gone on for 20 minutes longer than I had planned. So, you know what? I am just gonna see if Old Ranger here has some more interesting stuff to say. And
yes,
I was thinking of ending the stream once I got to the forest and was about to, you know, confront the Skunk-Ape, but I might just be packing it in, let's give it 10 minutes or so.
What do you know about the Skunk-Ape?
I don't know any...
Has anyone actually...
The only one...
So there aren't any survivors or anything? So if you haven't seen it...
Not for certain. It's supposed to be 7 feet tall, weigh about 300 pounds, and have a nasty temper.
Glad I asked. Are there any other animals in the park that might be capable of attacking people like this?
Not really. The Florida panther might be capable of it, but there's so few of them left it seems unlikely that they would be to blame. Besides, they usually keep to themselves.
Have you found any evidence as to what might be responsible?
The only thing we've found so far is a large footprint near one of the murder scenes.
I see. That's all for now.
Okay.
Alright, sorry. Got a little distracted there with the Twitch chat.
So,
what's the
now
plan?
I know more or less what I'm dealing with.
Maybe he can actually tell me that I have to do the necklace thing,
Well,
and then
that's a
I'll
good
move
question.
on.
Obviously, we need to find out why the Skunk-Ape has decided to start killing people, and stop it from doing so again.
Actually,
As
just
a
walk
park
up to it and
ranger,
go,
I'm morally
please,
opposed
please,
to
pack it in,
killing,
Mr.
but
Skunk-Ape.
As it has already taken more than one human life, that may unfortunately be the only solution. I think your best bet is to go out into the forest and see if you can find out if the Skunk-Ape has a lair, or someplace it stays regularly.
Overturned trees,
Of
perhaps.
course, you shouldn't go alone, but most of the other rangers have been too scared
Ah,
to
this
go
is
out
where
into
he
the
introduces
woods
us
since
to
killing started.
Rick.
I'd go with you myself, but I don't think
shit.
I'm up for much
Knock the table.
excitement anymore.
You said most of the rangers were too scared to go into the woods. Are there any who aren't?
Yes, the
Well, there
receptionist.
is one guy.
Ranger Rick!
But I don't know if
Fucking
he'll
Ranger
wanna
Rick!
go.
I hope he has an annoying voice. Where's Ranger Rick?
Tell me about Ranger Rick.
He hasn't been working here very long, but he's one of our best rangers.
I highly doubt he
The
is.
thing about him is he's extremely superstitious when it comes to nature. He might go into the woods with you, but he might have some weird reason for not wanting to.
Yeah,
Right
like
now
he's
not
a
that
complete
often.
fucking tiddly
Do you know where I can
dick.
find him?
He should be at the ranger station.
But he's not. Anyway, goodbye. Let's go meet Ranger Rick, and then we're gonna pack it in. I just wanna see how fucking annoying Ranger Rick is in this version. Ranger Station? Oh, so he doesn't show up unless we've been told that he exists. Cool, cool. Let's go meet Ranger Ricky Dick. Hello, Ranger.
Nice weather we're having.
Is it? Haven't been outside much today, I'm afraid.
I fucking hate you! Awesome! Awesome! What an annoying fucking voice!
Sure, what's up?
Oh my god. And he sounds like he's like at the bottom of a pit somewhere. He sounds like the fucking AM radio he's listening to. Ranger Rick!
Yes,
I love to hate
can I do
you.
for you.
My name's Ben Jordan. I was called out here by Ranger Morales.
Oh, you're the paranormal investigator guy, aren't you?
You're a
That's me.
tool!
Bernie told me I should talk to you.
Okay, so talk to me.
I am, actually.
Okay, I'm going now.
Fuck you, I'm off.
Get easy.
Alright, I am going to save my game here. Ranger Rick, what yeah, you know, exactly. Oh, yeah. I am chickening out right now. I've actually been going on for half an hour more than I planned to, and holy shit, my face cam got dark. Well, it is getting kind of dark outside anyway. So, wow. That was the first successful stream I've done. Third time's the charm, apparently. Why am I... Oh, wait, the reason I'm looking down is because I'm looking at the OBS window here to see if I'm staying in frame. But yeah, I can move around. Cool. So thank you guys for checking in with the stream. If you're watching this later on YouTube, because it is going to be on YouTube, then cheers. I plan to do these every Wednesday at, it's 3 p.m. CET, which is the time zone here in Denmark. I don't know what that is in the US, but I'm guessing it's pretty early. You guys are like 7 or 8 hours behind me or something. So sorry about that. And edited Let's Plays come out on my YouTube channel every Tuesday and Thursday at 4 p.m. CET. Again, that's in the morning for you Americans. So, well, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna sign off now. Thanks for everyone who tuned in over on the Twitch channel. Hi, Summer. Nice to meet you. Very happy to have you around. 3 p.m. in Central Europe. Nice. That is exactly right. That is CET. That's what CET is. And a guy from Andromeda, who is also a very nice bloke. Know him from Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, you can check me out at SQHistorian, and you can go to my website, spacequesthistorian.com, or just, you know, yeah, just be nice, cool, have fun. My deepest apologies goes out to all Americans who voted for the right person today and got shafted. So that little political aside, I'm going to do a Backseat Designers podcast later this evening with my good friends Gareth and Fred. We're doing a pre-Adventure X episode, and then when we get back from Adventure X, which is in a couple of weekends, I think, then we're going to do a post-mortem of that. And if you are in London for Adventure X, come up and say hi, because we'll be there. So anyway, that's a lot of info all at once, but anyway, I'm just happy you guys tuned into the stream, and thank you, Summer, and thank you, Guy from Andromeda, for keeping the chat alive, and I hope there's going to be more of you checking in, and I hope that I will eventually learn to shut up when I say I will. So thank you guys, and I'll see you around the Chrono stream.